A secret meeting at a posh London club, mysterious aides whispering over afternoon tea, and a photo leak that sent the palace into absolute meltdown. No, this isn't the latest Netflix royal series. This is real life, and it's juicier than a Victoria sponge cake. What if I told you that after years of royal cold shoulders, icy glares, and more family drama than EastEnders, King Charles and Prince Harry might actually be ready to bury the hatchet? But here's the kicker. It all nearly went up in flames because someone couldn't keep their mouth shut. Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the juiciest royal gossip with a side of heart-wrenching humanity. Please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. We're talking about the secret peace summit between Team Charles and Team Harry that happened right under our noses, until a sneaky photographer and a loose-lipped source turned this potential royal reunion into front-page chaos. So grab your favorite biscuit, because we're about to unpack the most dramatic royal reconciliation attempt since the last one that spectacularly failed. Right, so here's what went down, and honestly, it's giving me Major Mission Impossible vibes, except instead of Tom Cruise, we've got royal aides in expensive suits. Just 2 weeks ago, representatives from King Charles and Prince Harry held what sources are calling the first serious step in years toward resolving their family rift, meeting discreetly at a London club. Because nothing says let's keep this quiet quite like meeting at a place where half of London's elite probably have memberships. Now, picture this scene. You've got one aide representing the king, probably clutching a briefcase full of royal protocols and strongly worded memos. On the other hand, you've got TWO representatives for Harry and Meghan, because apparently when you're dealing with the Sussexes, you need backup. The meeting was supposed to be so hush-hush that MI5 would be impressed. But here's where it gets absolutely bonkers. The details were leaked to the Mail on Sunday, and now the whole fledgling royal peace deal lies in ruins. I mean, seriously? You'd think after years of dealing with press leaks, someone would have learned to leave their phones at home and maybe, I don't know, not sit by the window? Now, let's talk about what's really driving this reconciliation push, because it's not just about photo ops and royal wave practice. Back in May, Harry told the BBC something that honestly made my heart squeeze. There's no point in continuing to fight anymore. Life is precious. I don't know how much longer my father has. Bloody hell. That hits different, doesn't it? This isn't about who gets the better palace or who wore the tiara first. This is about a 40-year-old man watching his 76-year-old father deal with cancer and thinking, maybe we should sort this mess out before it's too late. Harry's gone on record saying he would love a reconciliation and has forgiven his royal family members. Which, let's be honest, is more mature than most of us would be after having our dirty laundry aired in every newspaper from here to Timbuktu. But here's the gut punch. Harry says Charles won't speak to me because of this security stuff. Imagine being blocked by your own dad because of legal battles and bureaucratic nonsense. It's like when you and your sibling are fighting, and your mum refuses to talk to either of you until you sort it out. Except instead of fighting over who ate the last piece of cake, they're arguing about armed protection details and constitutional law. Oh, you thought this was just about Harry and Charles? Sweet summer child. You've forgotten about Prince William, haven't you? Here's where it gets really juicy. William was nowhere to be found during these peace summit discussions, and royal experts are calling his absence a potential warning shot. Think about it. You've got the king trying to make peace with his younger son, but the heir to the throne? Radio silence. It's like being invited to a family dinner where dad wants to reconcile, but your older brother's locked himself in his room and is blasting music to drown out the conversation. Some experts reckon William's playing hardball here. Maybe he's thinking, you want back in the family? Prove you're serious first. Or maybe he's just protecting himself and his family from getting hurt again. It's like when your mate gets back together with their toxic ex for the 5th time, and you're just standing there like, I'm not getting emotionally invested in this train wreck again. Thanks very much. But here's the thing that's absolutely fascinating. King Charles apparently sees this reconciliation as a chance to meet his grandchildren. Because let's not forget, there are 2 little Sussex royals across the pond who barely know their grandfather. Right, so while Harry's out there making public pleas and secret aid meetings are happening, what's Buckingham Palace actually saying? Well, brace yourselves, because it's not exactly the warm and fuzzy response you might hope for. After Harry's public comments about wanting reconciliation, the palace released a statement that showed no hint of reconciliation and basically doubled down on their previous positions. It's giving major "we hear you, but we're not impressed" energy. Like when your boss acknowledges your request for a raise but then immediately starts talking about budget constraints and company policy. According to sources, the 76-year-old king apparently wants to reunite with his estranged second son and doesn't wish to leave their relationship in a broken state. But wanting something and actually making it happen in the royal world? That's like wanting to diet while living above a bakery. Technically possible. The palace machine is massive, and it doesn't turn on a dime. You've got centuries of protocol, dozens of advisors, and let's not forget, this is the same institution that took decades to admit that maybe, just maybe, they could have handled Diana's situation better. Oh, this is where our story takes a turn that's more dramatic than any reality TV show finale. Remember that secret meeting we talked about? Well, it turns out keeping royal secrets is harder than keeping a soufflé from falling. If you're obsessed with royal strategy and environmental impact like I am, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Cookies because we're serving up the most sustainable royal content on YouTube. And remember, in a world full of fast fashion and royal scandals, sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is wear your values on your sleeve, preferably in a gorgeous shade of green. Sophie's proving that environmental activism isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. Until next time, keep munching on those eco-friendly royal cookies.